All right, guys, welcome back. Survival Living here. So we got news and information for you on this crazy stuff that's just recently happened. Someone actually tried to take out Trump. Yeah, sure you guys already knew about it. I knew about it when I was in the freaking woods. Yeah, I was out in the field with my son. I promised him to go take him camping with everything going on. It's just a lot of stuff. It's my happy place, let's put it that way. But yesterday we got news that Donald Trump, there was a assassination attempt on his life. And we need to discuss that because it's got me worried. Also, later in this video, we'll be giving you updates on my brother, what's going on with him as far as his upcoming heart surgery and stuff. So stick around. All right, guys. So we got Mr. Thomas Matthew Crooks. That is the one that they are saying is the shooter. Now, when I first heard about this, Anarchy Television actually reached out to me when I was out in the field and said, dude, stuff's going down. And yeah, today, now I have internet connection. It's easier to get access to things. Started looking into it. This guy's like 20 years old. All right. They say registered Republican, but he can't vote yet. He's 20 years old. And looks like he was giving money to the Democrats, like $15 for some type of stuff. It was all political, right? All political. I have been contacted by a lot of people on this, as far as every rabbit hole, things that I wasn't even thinking about. First off, they said that this guy was part of Antifa. I can't find any proof on that. What I can find is where someone else was originally blamed. Let me see if I can find it here. Here we go. Shooter has been arrested at the scene and has been identified as Mark Volitz, an Antifa member. It was accomplished by a picture of Italian journalist Marco Vaglio. He and his editor, Rago something, a fan website for the Italian soccer club. It's not true. All right, that guy wasn't there. All right, so that was part of what people grabbed hold of as far as information. It's going to pop up there for you. They're saying that guy was the shooter, and they got him. He was Antifa. Incorrect. Next up, guys, there should be a photo of the actual shooter. I had a lot of people say there is no way that is the shooter because we saw the body on the rooftop. The photos, the videos. I got those too. That's when he graduated high school. All right. Now, this is supposedly an AR-15 is what he was using. I have not seen the rifle yet. And the target is roughly 400 feet away. Maybe there's a reason why he's got glasses, because if you can't hit 400 feet away with an AR-15, you shouldn't be playing with them. All right, so enough jokes aside there, guys. They say that cannot be him. All right, now I do have photos of this guy. There he is right here. And also right here. That's him shouldering the rifle. It's him. So I did see a lot of people say, well, there is no way they could have got that guy within 50 some seconds and yada yada yada, that's a ploy and stuff like that. Hey, you know what? Maybe. I'm looking at it and he was 400 feet from the stage. All right, there's a Google map for you from the shooter position to the stage. 400 feet. Now, is there a deep state conspiracy type of stuff going on here? Guys, I'll tell you this much. I don't understand why the sniper team was in the wrong place and not covering that set of buildings 400 meters away. I mean, 400 feet, not even meters, feet away. Do I think there's some hidden agenda stuff going on? Quite possibly. Quite possibly. Do I think Trump is the one that's going to win the election? Well, I do. I do. Do I still stand behind my saying that all politicians are crooked? Yes. I don't trust a single politician. I don't. I don't. But that's my belief. Do I believe that the man should be shot at? No, of course not. Absolutely not. He's done a lot of good things for this country, but still a politician. Do I think the Biden administration hired Russian hitmen to take out Trump? No, because you know what? Maybe that's what it is, guys. All right, breaking news. The Biden administration sent too much money to Ukraine. Couldn't afford a good, high-quality hitman team. So they hired a 20-year-old with bad eyesight to shoot his opponent. Come on, guys. All right. This is probably something that's unstable. We might find out that he is on some type of psychotropics. And someone that just doesn't like Trump. There we go. Then again, I could be wrong. This could be some major stuff. Could be. Of course, I'll continue to look into it for you guys, as we all should. That's a former president and also someone that's running for president. They just tried to assassinate him. I said they. We don't know exactly who it is. A lot of us believe that it is that deep state, the Democratic Party. Hey, it's possible. I mean, look at JFK. That was a lone gunman on a grassy knoll, right? Yeah, right. So with this, guys, be ready. This is more than just WW3. You know, I had a conversation with my son. Both of them, actually. They asked me some questions about prepping and stuff like that. I said, Dad, which one's worse? World War III or civil conflict, civil war? I said, well, here in America, in my opinion, civil war is going to be worse than World War III. And they looked at me and said, well, World War III, all the countries are involved. I said, you're absolutely correct. Civil war is your next door neighbor. All right. So with this type of stuff going on, guys, that really has me worried that things could escalate into a civil conflict here in America. We already see how heated the sides are politically wise and activists and everything else. Pro-Trump, pro-Biden. Well, maybe not pro-Biden, pro-left. Let's go that way. No, that's my right. Left. It wouldn't take much. Now, this could be a catalyst. Just be ready. All right? Be as prepared as you can. Have a bug-out plan. Try to stay away from major cities if possible, especially when they're protesting and stuff. Don't go down there. Just stay away from the spots, in my opinion. All right, so update on my brother. They are moving. He's in Fort Walton. Yeah, Fort Walton. They are moving him to prep for surgery in the morning, tomorrow morning, early. He will be going to surgery tomorrow. Now, about every 2 hours, I got off the phone with him about 2 hours ago. About every 2 hours, doctors are going in with new test results from different tests. So we knew about the triple bypass surgery. All right, he's got 3 that are 100% block. They have to go in and bypass that. He's got a 4th, quadruple. 95% of it is blocked, and it's running lateral, so they can't put a stent in. Today, he notified me that his aorta valve, aorta artery, part of his heart, is damaged pretty bad. They got to go in there and repair or replace. I don't know what they're doing just yet. On top of that, there's a second chamber thing that is supposed to work with moving blood to the lungs or pull oxygen from the lungs into the bloodstream. They're saying that's damaged too. So with the triple bypass surgery, which statistically 90 to 95%, even quadruple bypass, 90 to 95% survival rate. The doctor explained to him with the aorta surgery, and I'm probably mispronouncing it, guys. I am not a doctor. I did play one on TV briefly. I'm joking. I'm making jokes, guys. I'm stressed. They said that his survival chance is down to 50% with the bypass and the aorta surgery. If they have to go into that other chamber valve, whatever it is, I cannot remember the name of it. They told him,
hello,
go first, stop recording. All right, sorry guys, that was my dad. He's having a hard time too. Back to that other chamber valve, whatever it is, I keep forgetting what it's called. If that happens and they have to go in, it drops his surgery survival rate, what the doctor was telling my brother, down to a 10%. Now, the doctors came to my brother on some options for those valves. One being mechanical. My brother said he didn't want to do the mechanical thing. He said he's not going to be part of the Bionic 6 or whatever. He asked for a pig valve. I don't know if they still do it or not, but back in the day, that's what it was. The reason being, besides the Bionic 6 stuff, my brother was diagnosed with a form of lupus years ago. And this result of what's going on is a large portion of it is the lupus attacking the body. So, the doctor said, on a healthy patient, doing all the surgery and comes out perfect. With the other valve stuff, non-mechanical, 10, 15 years, no problems. The lupus is the wild card. It's already attacking his heart and things. We don't know what it's going to do when you introduce new tissue. Yeah. Prayers, guys, of course. Prayers work. Prayers have saved my rear end countless times. There are times I should have never walked away from situations or walked out or even crawled out of situations. I did. Beyond my physical capabilities, let's put it that way. I can take a beating. I can take pain. I got to talk to my brother for a while. My dad was on his way over here. He was going through stuff. Kind of going over final decisions. We're preppers. Worst case scenarios. As I just hate it. You know, it's my little brother. There's some things you can fix. All right, there's some things you can put your hands on and grab hold of it. You can break it or you can build it. I can't do anything except pray, be there when he calls, take care of his last wishes. You know, though, I pray to God that he comes out all right. I do. I want my little brother here. If it goes sideways, you know, he gets to be with his children. You know, he's missed his kids since they were taken from him back in 2010. They were murdered. That's every waking day is just hell on earth for him over that. It's just a lot, you know. Anyway, guys, I don't know what we're doing just yet. I know I'm working tomorrow. My dad needs to bring the vehicle in because here's the air conditioner went out in their vehicle, him and my brother's Jeep. They live together. So I need to fix it at the end of the day of my shift and get their AC working. I know my dad's driving out there because right after surgery, guys, that type of surgery, My brother's not going to be coherent when he comes out, and I keep saying he's going to come out. I am probably going to drive with my dad. Either way. You know, it tears me up. It does. I have my own issues. I got hurt years ago, and that's just, I've always been off, different from other people. Not very socially, not a social butterfly. I lack a lot of empathy. And it's not because I'm an ass. Well, there's that. The wiring's not there. And then you get electrocuted, that really messed up that wiring. So I can handle the situation better than my father can, who's got a very bad heart. He's already had a triple bypass surgery, diabetic. And I'm the oldest boy. So, prayers for my brother. And keep me in your prayers. Make sure I get guidance in situations. So I'll tell you what an older brother wants to do. You know, my brother called me 2 days ago. It was right before I went out to the woods with my sons. Friday. One of the nurses there was being real rude, talking down to him. You caused this because he smoked cigarettes. My brother's only smoked cigarettes on and off for 10 years. It was after his divorce. Lupus is what's caused this to him. My brother didn't ask to be there. My dad called the hospital, brought him in. He's telling me this stuff. She's as rude as can be. My big brother wanted to just take a visit down in the hospital. What I want to do is fix things with my hands, my way. I guess it's just anger built up, you know. Either way, guys, I appreciate every single one of y'all. I will try to keep you updated on this. There's just no guarantees with my YouTube channel right now, guys. It's just I do my best to bring the information to you as much as I can, but there might be some time. I might need some time off too, and I know you guys understand that. If the worst comes to worst, it's gonna be a while. I'll let you guys know what's going on, but yeah. All right, guys. I appreciate everything. Keep the prayers for my brother. I'll speak to y'all later.